Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are, whenever you are. Thank you for watching this live stream with Mr. M. How you doing, man?
Doing good, doing good.
Oh,
Sarah
man.
knows it's Friday then.
Friday then. It's Saturday, Sunday, what? It's Friday then. Saturday, Sunday, what?
Happy Friday then.
Damn, happy Friday. One Lambo, please. Good morning.
Morning, Tiago.
Man, Lambos. Well, you know, you got to stop looking at Lambos and look at Bloodline Security.
Toy Lambos.
Yeah, exactly.
You can't toy.
Bloodline Security is can last a lot longer than your Lambo. Besides, don't they combust like spontaneously combust or something like that?
Yeah. It's not I don't think it's a good buy.
No.
But, no financial advice.
Exactly. Really, you should be saying when what's it called? Passive investments. When passive investments.
One MSTY.
Exactly. When MSTY. Yeah, exactly. I know.
One MSTY.
Damn. That's where you could get paid, man, to do nothing. Heavy.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, come on. I put in $50K and I want to put in more. And I'm getting like $3,000 a month. Dude, half y'all could live off that.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, let's see for how long it's gonna... As long as it goes for a year and we get the money back, then whatever happens after, right? It is what it is.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, that's what you should be saying. One passive income. Boom. All right, with that said, right, we got a show for y'all, right? Bears, man. I don't know who's selling. Maybe Capo.
Capo?
maybe
For
Win.
sure.
Maybe.
Yeah, James
Well,
Wynn.
Let's find out.
James Wynn.
Because I don't get it. Right? And we're going to show you why we don't get it. Because we're confused. Right? But before we show you why we don't get it, make sure you hit the like, hit the subscribe, head over to Mr. M's podcast, hit subscribe and like on some of his videos. Really appreciate it. And let's go on to this. What the?
This is crypto bird, man.
1983.
You know, good invention never changes.
Exactly.
Damn Ethereum. Damn Ethereum.
Damn you, Ethereum.
It is what it is, right? It is what it is. I mean, Crypto Burb, shout out, man. He's super good. But this made me chuckle, man. This morning I was like, this is so true. Ethereum is not doing much. But
not much.
some point he's going to come out and say, hey, I'm here. Hopefully.
Hello. Hopefully, yeah.
When altcoin season? That's the question.
Damn.
When altcoin season? That's how we feel every single day, right?
Exactly.
He's probably thinking of other girls. I need to retire my entire bloodline on this woman.
Yep. Oh my goodness. Wow. I mean, just buy Bitcoin, right? And just think about not just the bull run, this bull run. It's like the long term, right? What you learn from patience, right, is worth way more, right, than a quick fix. Because honestly, a quick win will just have you poor very fast and then with no lessons. Right?
Exactly.
This is why I think there's a lesson to be learned by Jim's win when he did that too, because he just went from nothing to multi-million-dollar trades
To nothing again.
Yeah, nothing again.
It's like a full circle.
And he feels still badass. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, I guess it hurts, but yeah, it's curriculum, I guess.
Yeah, and that's what people will lose if they get that money. They won't get that feeling of like, well, oh yeah, I need to be humble and start working and saving for the long term. Anyways, Bitcoin.
Exactly. So you can see there is a strong resistance at 93 or 100 range, which is the one you mentioned. We could indeed still see a correction down there before potentially we go up in September and maybe we go to the moon, right? And we finish the bull market.
Yeah, there is a potential of a correction there, but because there's also a gap there and stuff like that. So be ready for that. But, you know, there's also potential that we just keep blasting higher.
Exactly. Exactly. JC is asking about MSTY. Make sure to check my video I've made with Andrea, who's covering all the interesting questions and points that you might want to know about MSTY. But yeah, this is probably why Capo and James are shorting now.
Yeah, exactly. They want to capture this probably way down here.
Yeah, it's risky, but like you said, if you want to short,
it's a good risk.
It's now's the
Now's the point, right?
Now's
I mean,
the point.
at 108, it's like hello, okay. Your percentage risk is very, very low, right, compared to the win percentage, right? So, for example, the negative move, right, would be 108 to 112, and the positive move, right, will be like 108 to like 92. So I mean, you're getting a huge risk to reward ratio, right? I mean, just going to 98 again, just to clear your trade at 98, you're talking a $10,000 move, so you're getting a 2.5x, right? So just makes sense. Just makes sense to bet, right?
exactly. Is James win Capo's alter ego? Yeah, probably. It's a good one. They are definitely in sync. We're gonna talk about it for sure. Yeah, you can see almost 99% of Bitcoin addresses are now in profit. Not bad.
Yeah. It's just that, it's good. It's good. It's just that if you look at the chart, usually when that happens, right, there's a reversal.
You could go lower. Yeah. I mean, what was the high that Bitcoin did? 112? Do you remember?
Reversal.
No, I mean the all-time high
Huh?
for Bitcoin was 112. Do you remember?
112, yes.
112. Okay.
112, where the players dwell. Oh, man, that's an old song. I mean, that dated me like heavily, but whatever. And again, right here, up, and it's gone.
Up.
Up, and it's gone. So, it's kind of weird, though, right? Why would we go down from here? I mean, who's selling? Who is selling? Jesus
This is what we've
Christ!
been asking all morning, right?
Like, really?
If you look into the ETF inflows, it's complete bananas. We're going to look into the data, guys.
We'll show you, man.
All right, look at this. Capo on Telegram goes, just increase my short position here. And James said, me and Crypto Capo obviously are two of the richest and most profitable traders. Well, I would like to put an asterisk.
Yeah, asterisk on that one, but yeah.
Whatever. 99% of my Telegram is bullish. I think you are all stupid. Where is he?
Stupid.
Well, one of us is.
Yeah, someone is. Someone is. Hey,
Yeah. Let time decide who that is.
Yeah, Ricky, good question. Keep that in because I'll start it because I've sent you what Ledger is doing, man. Oh, boy,
really? Yeah,
they are doing something incredibly. I mean, they always been doing some, but yeah. Anyway, look at Cynthia what she has to say.
Can you hear it?
No,
Okay, let me
audio.
change it. Because it's probably here. And there we go.
Let's see.
No, that's it.
I think the fact that a tool's been identified that if you buy 200,000 Bitcoin a year for 5 years for a total of 1 million Bitcoin, which is 5% of the world's supply, hold on to it for 20 years. And with some of the best modeling available, it shows that it would cut our national debt in half. That's a game changer. So if you were to couple that with a Congress that's more committed to getting to the point where we match our revenues and our expenditures, we can retire this debt. It's the only vehicle I have ever found that will achieve that.
Yeah, but they're not going to retire their debt.
They're not going to buy.
No
1
government
million
in
Bitcoin,
history has retired their debt, period. And they're not going to do that now.
Right? They don't want to do it, right?
Right? Why would they do that? When they could just steal the wealth from you. Why? Doesn't make any sense. Right? It's easier to steal than it is to work.
100%.
And they have the real legal right to do so. So F y'all to think that they're going to actually pay down the debt. No, man. No.
Do you think they will buy the 1 million Bitcoin in 5 years?
Will they buy 1 million Bitcoin? I don't think so. I just realized we forgot to set up the other camera.
Yeah.
I think we're going to see them not buy Bitcoin, but steal Bitcoin.
Hold that.
Hold that thought.
Hold that. All right, these guys, I'm sure you've seen it over on Twitter, flying the other day. So now apparently they will let you buy a property and using Bitcoin as collateral. But, and it's a big but, the Bitcoin and crypto has to be on a US regulated centralized exchange. Well, Coinbase. Basically, they could have said it has to be on Coinbase.
Yeah. So this is what I'm talking about, guys. Right? You can do this, but don't buy freaking liabilities, which is a house. It's a liability. Don't do that. Don't do that. Right? Instead, right? If you do this, right? If you decide to take advantage of this, right? You go, put your money, coins on Coinbase, right? Go like this. You take the money,
Yeah.
put it in the, my MSTY, take the total income to pay off the debt every month, all to go into debt. And once you pay off the debt, then you take your Bitcoin off of Coinbase and free cash. You're like, cha-ching! That's how you do it. And then you go buy the house. That's how you get it done. All right? Don't do it any other way.
Are you afraid that Coinbase is becoming this monster? They have
Yeah.
basically all the ETFs.
Exactly. Because
Liquidity.
right? And you know what? They're gonna give Bitcoins to certain people, and other people they won't. But the most likely thing's gonna happen is the government's gonna go like, you see, folks, we have to go to a Bitcoin standard now. And we're gonna need your Bitcoin to help us out. But don't worry though. We'll give you dollars. Don't worry though. We'll back those dollars up with your Bitcoin. Same shit. By the way, we'll raise the price of Bitcoin a little bit more. But
That doesn't take some dollars.
dollars.
Yeah, they will try to come up with all sorts of ideas to get their hands into your stack. It's going to be extremely difficult to hold it
You know that's coming.
because they'll try with everything.
You know that's
I'll
coming.
give you interest, you can borrow against it, just deposit it over there. And don't worry, bro. Trust me, bro. It's there.
Trust me, bro. Trust me, bro.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
US budget is using girl math. Yes.
Yes.
Hey, that's it. There you go. I can buy a house with my Bitcoin. Yes, but only if your Bitcoin is on Coinbase.
I'm the Coinbase.
Dark side. Yeah, Laura knows. Yeah, do not use Coinbase. Coinbase is the devil.
damn, I know. Jesus.
The devil.
Jesus. I put this pilot onto Coinbase and he was like, no. He tried to set up an account. He was like, no, I can't trust my money going there. No.
Yeah, did I tell you what happened to me on Coinbase? So I used to have an account in Coinbase when I was living in the UK. Then I made a mistake, massive mistake. So I used to stake USDT, I think it was. And with them, they used to give you a different token, which I forgot the name, which was a staked version of the stable coin. So I did transfer that one to sell it, but I transferred it to the wrong address. It was 20,000 US, which is gone forever. I was never able to recover them.
No way.
And when I moved to Dubai, they closed my account because I was not living in the UK any longer. So I've literally lost the account I was able to transfer the Bitcoin back, but it's not immediate. You had to wait 5 weeks. 5 weeks to transfer your Bitcoin out. 5 weeks. I mean, it takes 7 minutes. Yes. So terrible people. Yeah, exactly.
Transfer your Bitcoin.
No way. I will use those people again. Sorry. No, not for me.
You need to save Bitcoin here.
But now they have a credit card.
You will have
Now they have a credit card built on American Express.
You'll buy a house.
We give you 3% of your on your funds. It's going to
Wow.
it's going to be extremely tempting for people to say, well, you know what? As a yield on my Bitcoin, I can deposit over there and just have $1 income every month. And
You know what? Andrew Tate said it best. He says, that it doesn't matter whether you're in the bottom class where everybody's robbing, cheating, stealing, the drug deals, and there's like you're getting kicked around, or it's a top class, it's the same thing, but it's at a different level of criminality, even worse than at the worst bottom. And he said that. He says, and the middle class has no clue of this, right? They're like, oh, right? And
Coinbase good.
And then he asked them, so why is there a referee at all these sports games? And they'd be like, because just to prevent people from cheating. Oh, so you're saying you need somebody to prevent that? It's because the people would cheat. Oh, I get it. So you're saying that people cheat? Dumbass.
Stupid.
Yeah. Do you know what reminds me of? We need to put that sound in. Remember Warcraft? Work. Mm-hmm. You have all the orcs. And it's like, mortgage, good. Work. Coinbase, good. Mm-hmm. Yield on Coinbase, good.
More work? Okay.
Exactly. Oh my God. Yeah, become a Jedi and self-custody. Yes.
Exactly.
That's it. But people will have to learn to their expenses.
Yeah, they have to. Yeah, exactly. People have to learn the hard way eventually.
5 weeks, man, to move some of my Bitcoin. That's jokes. Metaplanet buys another 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. That's 251. Wow. In a week.
Isn't Metaplanet? What do they do?
So basically, they have as far as I know, they had an hotel business. So they sold all the hotels. They kept one. And now they are stuck in sats like there's no tomorrow. It's actually the 7th largest holder. They passed Tesla yesterday. And what's the name of the guy? Tweeted at Elon Musk, hey, Elon, got Bitcoin? Because they surpassed him, right?
Damn.
De La Claire, there you go.
Damn, G.
Yeah, they are. I think it's the most profitable stock in Japan.
Isn't this what the what's it called? The pool? All the miners have sold this year?
Basically, miners are selling.
That's a total amount that they sold, right?
Yeah, in a week this guy bought. So the company, sorry. So
who's selling?
Yeah, Dylan, there you go. Got the Elon Musk because they passed him. It's now the 7th largest public holder. Not bad, eh? Not bad.
Not bad at all. Okay, look at this. Inflows. I think there's a pattern here.
Yeah.
Not sure if I can see what it is.
Nah,
Can you guys help me out?
I know what the pattern is. You want to know? You want to laugh?
Yeah.
The pattern is this. This is the only truth, guys, that you need to know because someone said it. XRP will overtake Bitcoin in market cap one day.
Clearly.
That's the pattern.
Clearly.
Dude.
You can see it there.
Wait, I think you lost your brain. There you go. You dropped it, bro. My goodness. Drop it there.
Stupid.
Oh, damn.
Sorry. I'm sorry I had to say. I mean, there is no chance this will happen, by the way. But
Damn.
yeah, good luck with that.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Exactly. Hey, June is positive, 2.5%.
Wow, we might close positive on June. I thought we were going to be negative.
I mean, I don't want to jinx it, it's not over yet. We might dump before the month. But what the heck is happening, man? The old months are the opposite.
Exactly.
Are we going to see a green summer?
I don't know. It's kind of weird. But this is... Did you know when we talked about it last, which was like last week or sometime, over a week ago? It was 25 basis points higher.
Oh, my God.
Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I know. This
Who the fuck is selling?
This is I can't comprehend how fast this thing is going. This is really, really hard to watch.
I know.
Honestly.
Because all these Bitcoins are going away. And they ain't coming out. Not because as long as we have a fiat financial system where we could print money, why would you sell it? Right?
Look at ETFs.
And if you guys just listen to what I have to say, right? You borrow against your Bitcoin not to buy your stupid Lambo, but to buy something that's going to earn money to pay off the debt. Boom.
You sorted.
Boom. Once the debt's paid, right?
And it's free money.
Yeah, you're sitting pretty, right? Then you buy the Lambo.
Exactly.
Follow that procedure.
Look at the ETF there, 6.7% of the total supply. This is just like this. It's nuts. Like honestly, or a little over a year, and they managed to scoop up 7% almost of the entire supply. So if we're going up this way next year,
exactly.
that would be what, 15?
Exactly. This was like, around 10% last year. Jesus Christ.
That's insane. Not even mentioning public companies, countries, private companies, mining companies. The whole thing is 16%. And we check these every other day. And what was it? 3 days ago was 15.7? 15.6?
Yeah.
Insane.
It was last week, actually. But anyways.
Last week, yeah. Insane.
So 65 is,
Still in greed.
Yeah, a little bit in the greed, but nothing crazy, right? It's like, well, whatever. There's nobody really cares. Nothing happening.
Exactly. Do we have data down? If you scroll down, is it finally working? If you click on all or max? Finally, because it was broken for a few days. Look, I mean, we stayed in either ways, up and down. So greed and fear sustained for a very long time. So even once we get into extreme greed, it doesn't mean we're going to correct immediately, right?
Yeah, exactly. So extreme. Wow, that was November 2024. Wow. We were in extreme situation.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
and
interesting.
that was when everybody was partying, man. I remember that.
I remember. Yeah.
I got phone calls then.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, the FOMO was something. And now nobody cares.
Yeah, nobody cares. Nobody cares.
107 and nobody cares. It is what it is. What can we say?
All right, so now we're getting into that.
Soap and towel.
Exactly. We're going to see how Solana did right now. What do you guys think? You think Solana went up? Or sorry, was it Solana that we just bought? What was it? No, it was called something else.
Yeah, it's backward.
Yeah. It went backwards, actually.
It's analogous. Analogous.
It went backwards. I think what happened was.
And it's gone.
But you know what? I'd much rather have Anal OS than XRP. So
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
just my 2 Satoshis there. I'd rather get this or this.
Oh, damn.
That's it, man. Game over, man. Game over.
Oh boy.
Damn.
But, and it's a big but, we have one winner, right?
Well, hold on. This one seems to be the one.
That's the one.
Let's see. I want to see where we got this thing. Hey, did Fart Cat do anything? No. Okay.
No, the cat did not fart it.
Yeah, cat didn't fart. Okay.
Yeah.
I want to see where this thing is. If we were to buy some more of this, right? Where are we on the this scale here?
Didn't we
one
go in with
scale.
0.1 or something?
I don't know, but let's find out.
Yeah, it can go higher. Exactly. I have it here. Look.
Where is our
It could go
max
higher.
points? Okay, so yeah, we went in 0.1, doubled, right? You know what? What do you think? We should.
Well, take a screenshot.
No, I think we should add.
Yes. Yes.
We should be seriously degens. serious DJ.
I like that neither of us we didn't mention profit taking.
No.
'Cause profit taking is purposes.
Exactly. Point 2.
Boom. Boom. This is gonna do it.
This is going to end well.
Yes. It's going to work out great. I mean, it's one coin after all. It's the one.
Exactly.
Right?
It's the one. It's the one.
We decided. So we're manifesting it. So unstoppable.
This is the one.
Unstoppable money. That's it. We gotta make it happen.
Yeah, it's only got 200K, 260K volume, but hey, it's the one.
It could go higher.
It could go higher.
I mean, 2 million is on, is on the way. So
I told you so. Speaking about I told you so.
boom! Look at this.
I told you so.
Good
Damn.
kitty.
Look at this. This went to the head and shoulders, but look at that. It topped right out exactly and dumped.
And it's gone way
Came
higher.
right back to our entry. See?
And it's gone way higher than the target.
Yeah. Did we actually put protection on this,
No, I think we
or did we go naked?
but something happened there. Who paid us? I know
Well,
Zorvax. Okay.
Zorvax, well.
Okay.
Do we have any protection?
On the kitty? No, I don't think we have. It would have
Something.
It would have triggered it. I think that move because it's gone way over the head and
Chill
shoulder.
house. Look at that. I think these things have not done well for us. All right, so we're gonna cancel all these.
Yeah, we don't win all of them, right? We just win every now and then. So that is going to give us more money to gamble on other stupid things. Seems to be a pattern there.
So let's sell half. Yes, exactly. Of this thing. First off, of this one, right? Since we already went a little ballistic, let's sell half of this. Let's just be a little bit more the low lady-ish on this one.
On one,
On one, yes.
but didn't we just buy?
Yeah, but we're gonna sell half.
Okay. You
on
want to put
double.
a sell order? Okay, perfect. Yeah, makes sense. Nice. Yeah, some guys are saying check Sleepcoin. We'll check it. I think we bought some. Didn't we buy some Sleepcoin?
Wow. So we have to. This is a little bit interesting because there's only one coin. We're selling only fractions and a half of a fraction.
Oh yeah,
Right,
of
we
course.
have to
This
go
is this is the clever thing they've
Exactly,
done with
yeah,
the one
yeah.
coin.
There we go. 2,300. Yeah, 2,300.
Perfect.
So
Boom. Nice.
right, and then okay. So that's it. So we got the one and Hello Kitty. What are we gonna do with this thing? This thing, right? I mean, see that if we had just came back to this thing and bought tier 2, boom.
Yeah, but we would have never bought down there. We would have probably sold it, right?
Or even if we sold half up here, right? We could have got back in, right? Because this would have been a double from here, right?
This is gonna run,
Yeah,
right?
Look at that. It was a double. That was an easy double. So we've made quite a bit. We've tripled our money.
At this
Should
point,
we
yes.
take profits now?
I mean, you can take a screenshot.
Yeah, we guess. Or we could double down.
We can double down. Yes. I mean, this would have ragged already, right? That's the spirit. So, Hello Kitty, hello.
Hello Kitty.
So, this could be
Bloodline security.
Bloodline Security. What
Yeah.
time frame are we? Can-
Let's go for
4
it.
hours.
Let's go for it. Let's just go bloodline security or zero or bust.
I like that. Hello Kitty. Let's do it.
Because we didn't get much of this. Right? I don't remember how much we got, but we did all right. I think we got like one Solana's worth or something. I don't know. Right? But here, let's take a look at how much if we were to max this out.
Ooh.
Damn, Jay.
Damn. With what? 0.1 or 0.2?
I don't know. I think we got 1 or 0.5 or something like that.
You know what we could do? Take a nice screenshot.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
The 2.5
For sure.
Solana that we
For
made.
sure. Screenshot for sure. But we should really sell half. Let's take a look at it. Let's do some serious TA then.
Okay, nice.
Okay.
I like that. We'll see. I'm buying it. Hello Kitty. I'm buying
Right.
it.
So right now, what do we got? We've got like a clear trend upward, right? Right. And do we have like a what's it called? Trend channel? Yes, we do. We have a trend channel that we broke and then came back in, right?
Yeah.
So the lower part of the trend is the target, but right now we're probably going to have to consolidate for a little bit, right?
It's 5,000.
There's low volume. Volume's falling off here, right? So
We could
which
retest
is normal,
the
right?
lower band of the channel. What do you think?
6,000 followers into this, right? We got to go. Let's go to their Twitter.
I'm buying some.
Nothing really going on, much special, but
Warnings. This token is trading on the token launcher pump fund. The value of these tokens can fluctuate widely. That's that's correct.
really?
I understand.
You're shitting me. I didn't know that. Damn.
Okay, so what are we doing here? I'm buying 0.5. Boom.
0.5. You know what? I'm going to sell.
I'm buying, you're selling.
You're my exit liquidity.
I'm Da Vinci's exit liquidity. Amazing. This is going to work out great.
No, it's not.
It is what it is.
Done. I'm done. I'm
Nice.
selling half.
Yeah, I mean we did a 3x on this, right?
So let's take a look at some of the ones that
Okay, we have a lot of Sleepcoin community members in the chat, so we should definitely look at that one. Sleepcoin. Didn't we look at Sleepcoin?
didn't we have Sleepcoin?
I think we did. Didn't we buy some?
I could have swore we did.
Because we said we can't sleep
Sleep on this
Sleepcoin,
one,
right?
You can't sleep on this one. Yeah,
I remember buying it.
yeah, I do remember that. We have a lot of stuff though. Okay, come on. Can we? Can this thing work? Oh man, it's stuck here. Okay, and
Is it
Nope.
working?
yeah, it's not showing up with the search. You see that?
Yeah. Is it Dex Creator broken?
I wonder. Let's try here.
Oh, there you
Okay,
go.
yeah, it's just that particular tab.
There might be a bunch of Sleepcoins, so I don't know. There's probably more
Yeah,
than one.
there's more than one.
Let's see if it comes out. Don't know which one is it. Well, that one.
Yeah, I think all of them are.
I remember we looked at this.
Mm-hmm.
We definitely bought some of it.
Yeah, we did.
Definitely bought some of it. I just don't know why we can't find it. I also wonder, do we think we're gonna reach the limit on Phantom?
Soon. So I mean, the sleep coin we've already. We didn't buy a whole lot, and look, it's like down heavy, right? Should we get some more?
I mean, you wanna buy the lows and sell the highs.
Exactly. I feel we're gonna get we're buying the lows, but it's gonna go lower. It can go lower.
Hi, this act now.
Wow.
Okay, we are doing it. We're doing it, and it's happening.
We're gonna get to 0.2. There we go.
There we go, guys. We've done it.
We're getting greedy.
We are not
I'm
sleeping.
gonna put some protection on this thing.
Okay.
I know it's not gonna help, but you know, I'm gonna slide on the condom, right? Just in case,
Just put it in the pocket, just in case.
right? I don't know.
Let me see. I'm scanning the chat, guys. If you have any questions, let us know, because we will have a Q&A segment at the end of the show. Let's see, a lot of Sleepcoin community members. Scooby Dooby. Scooby
Still
Dooby.
half there. There we go.
Scooby Dooby. Okay, we're gonna check it, Eric. Scooby Dooby.
There we go. We got some more sleep.
Nice.
All right, let's take a look.
Eric is suggesting Scooby Dooby.
Let's take a look at some of our names, right? Maybe we got another name that. Look, Giga Chad.
Oh, hello.
Remember, Giga Chad wasn't on the top 10.
No, it was down the list.
Exactly.
So what happened to Giga? Giga Chad.
Ooh, it's no more Chad anymore. It's less chatting and it's more like rugging.
It's completing the pattern.
It's Giga Rug. Giga Rug.
Okay.
All right, Giga Rug. Guess not.
I guess.
Because everything was dumped, so I mean that's why it looks like it's the cleanest shirt in a dirty hamper. That's what happened. Oh, that's why, right? That's why we call it soap and towels section, right?
Exactly, because every now and then you get...
you're going to get a little dirty. You're going to get a little stinky, filthy.
You will get filthy, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, this we can only run, right? There's no point in dumping this now.
No. What's purple at? Ooh, it's rugging.
Nah, it's not gonna rag, but it's probably correcting heavily. This would have ragged already, man. This is old. And he pumped, remember? Mm-hmm. That's a huge pump.
Ooh, maybe we should get some now.
Yeah, now it's a good point. Mm-hmm. Look at the trend there. Boom.
But I see.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Yeah.
Just so you notice,
There's a
right?
lovely M pattern. But it's completed, no?
The arches. This hasn't completed yet.
Hasn't completed yet.
Right? Maybe the candle body right here.
Yeah, but we are super close.
If we break the $10 million market cap, it's
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. And it's gone.
I think this could be a good entry. Risky.
yeah. I mean, it's risky, but yeah, it's a good entry to risk to reward ratio kind of deal. I don't know.
Maybe like a...
Because this is the target is zero after from that end. So
The target is zero. Damn.
It's negative. It's actually negative. If you really chart it right properly from up here to down here, it's negative. Negative 2 million. We're gonna have to pay somebody.
We're going to pay to hold it. Damn. Yeah, exactly. Rafa says, never rugs, only slightly corrected in the trenches. I think we should do it.
All right, we're getting the purple.
Because at the end of the day, what do we have to lose?
Oh, all our Bitcoin?
Money.
Money? Yeah.
It's just like
Money.
money. This one day we look back at this moment, and this is going to be the moment we define the blot line.
Right.
Say, remember
Right.
the day we went into purple Bitcoin.
What the hell's this?
Save the world? Sure. Yeah. Yeah, Zorvax, man. Zorvax is going to crash. The alien spaceship is crashing hard. I didn't sell any, but yeah, it hurt. What? What?
I'm not following.
Save the world by making kids? Is that the message?
I guess so. I'm not following.
I swear to God, you will find the weirdest things. Sex coin. Save the world with sex? Is that... I like sex, but don't my bags. Okay, fair enough, guy.
Well, you know you're gonna get fucked by a sex coin, right?
Yeah, it says it
It says it in the name.
in the name. I'm coming for you. I'm coming. So we're gonna get it, right?
Yeah, of course.
Of course. Just don't even, we didn't even think about this. He came to us.
Yeah, exactly.
We didn't go to him
Exactly.
or eat. He came to us.
Oh damn.
And plus, it's orange. That's it. It's
Reminds me of Bitcoin. Wow.
yeah. It's
We're doing this, right?
yeah. Please, for the love of God, don't buy whatever this
Exactly,
is.
please,
Name of this is.
Please, let's not and say we did, guys.
You can just watch us having fun. Literally.
Wow. So how's Peppa Pig?
Oh yeah. How's Peppa Pig?
You know, it's got it's
lot
less
of
than
us.
$1. Like no market makers. Let's be the market maker for
Let's show you. Let's show everyone I was done.
exactly. Let's buy 0.1 of Peppa Pig.
Going in deep.
Yeah, well, you know what? You know what? If we have like, a meme coin season, right?
Imagine
Peppa
if this-
Pig might,
imagine
Peppa Pig might come back, right?
Super strong. Imagine if this goes to whatever. I mean, at this point, anything but this market cap would do just fine. How much do we have, by the way?
We got a lot.
So 2% or 3% of the supply?
Yeah, let's take a look right here because it's right here. Yeah.
655 holders.
And we're 3%, right? 3 point.
Boom.
It's one of these two, I guess.
Yeah. We gotta get to higher.
E4Y. That's us right here.
Oh, yeah, boom. 3.2%. Wow.
Right, there you go.
We got 3 million Peppa Pig?
Yeah, we got 31.
31 million. When this is gonna get to a dollar, that's
Damn.
31 million right there. Easy math. Easy math, like the XRP guy. Easy math. This is gonna always
Going
gonna
to
happen.
$1.
It's going to a dollar.
Yes. All right, let's go to the Q&A section. then.
It's going to a dollar.
That was so filthy. That was nasty.
Yeah, today was filthy. Yeah, sorry guys, but bought $500 in tea. I guess that they watched your video. In the pipe, 5x5. All right, bullish Mike. Is Bitcoin dominance in a macro uptrend or on its way to 78%? Ooh, well, you talked about it a lot, right? And it could go higher.
Yeah.
Go higher.
Yeah, 73% is the 73, 74% is the target for this year. After that.
We have to reconsider.
Yeah, exactly. We have to take a look at the charts and see what happens there. He's just gonna probably bounce around.
We are the Michael Saylor of FFP. Laura, I love you.
Look at that, $14 in volume.
I'm gonna tweet Sailor. You got Bitcoin. We got Peppa Pig.
Look, we got $14 in volume here at Peppa Pig, right? How much volume you got in your Bitcoin?
Exactly. Going in deep. But we're gonna get to a dollar. I'm gonna make a dashboard over the weekend, right? Treasuries of people, Peppa Pig. Is Tangent better than Ledger? Dude, bro, anything is better than Ledger. Anything. Honestly, you know what? Controversial. Coinbase is better than Ledger. How about this?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, how do you feel about
But here's the thing, Tangent. The problem with Tangent is that it has the same problem that caused Bybit to lose $1.3 billion. There's nothing on the screen to say this is what you're signing.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I know. At Tangent, I'm
so-
not a big fan, but Ledger is the bottom of the barrel.
Yeah, exactly. So Tangent, right? I mean, it's good in a sense that if you use it as how it's designed, where it's more of like a quick, it's a more secure way of securing the Bitcoins that are on your phone than just leaving it there with a password or something like that. right? With a card, it's just tap and go, right? But it's not as secure as a real hardware wallet. I'm sorry, Tangem, but yeah, you're not a real hardware wallet unless you show people what they're signing, right? You have to show it.
Yep, I agree. Oh, that's a good one. What's your forecast for Solana?
Not good.
Yeah.
Not good. We can't. If we get to over $200, you should sell like a mofo. Just sell. That's your selling point. Just sell.
What's the price we are at now? 141. The whole time high was 260, something like that.
$300.
$300.
You want to see Solana?
Yeah, let's have a look at Solana.
Look. It hasn't even gotten to. If we were to go to a weekly chart, right? This is critical issue here. I should remove some of these lines here, but let me just. That's a critical point. Yeah, this is. I'm gonna kill that line. I'm gonna kill this one.
That was supposed to be a dead cat bounce, but it
Right.
didn't go to the point where it's supposed to be bounced.
Exactly. So take a look. It's trades in prices trade in parking garages. You can see the parking garage. This garage is the same size as this one, the same size as that one up here. But the key thing here is from this Fibonacci level. Let's just go. Even if you go from here, you be generous. It still doesn't come to the 61.8, unless maybe you go to the candle bodies, right?
Yeah,
Candle body to candle body.
that might be a little bit better.
Then even then, right? Look, no, 61.8, right? So I mean, man, that's not good. That's not good, bro. Not good at all.
Yeah, and also if you look at like Mike said, if you look at the dominance and where Bitcoin is going and the fact that altcoin season is at least postponed, it's not looking good, yeah. I think we have to see Ethereum going first, right? And then it will take everything with it, that's for sure. What wallet is the best? There is a few. I like Trezor.
Yeah, if you're talking about hardware wallet, I use Keystone, right? Let me think here. For software, what do you think?
Software? Oh boy, what's the one that I...
Phantom works.
Exodus.
Exodus, yes.
Exodus is good. I like Exodus.
I like also I use BitPay's wallet as well. So it's not the greatest, but it's good. I also use Blue Wallet with connection of what's it, Keystone, so I can see everything.
Yep.
But I realized a little tiny security flaw, tiny one, right? When you're using these wallets to see how much you've got, just to go, oh look, I'm rich, right? If you provide the what's it called, XPub, which in order to give all the addresses that you possibly use, if they expose that, right? You expose that to what's it called, quantum computers.
Yep.
Right, that's the problem.
Do you know what I do? How do I track my portfolio? I go on CoinMarketCap and I create a portfolio, and I don't connect anything. I just pretend to select the coins. There is no connection to and then I can keep track of my portfolio without connecting anything.
Yeah.
But
That's good.
The only downside is you have to manually update when you buy or sell.
Yeah, so if you just use an address, right, to look at your and use that one address and to look at your what's it called, your portfolio, then that's fine, right? And lots of wallets do that, where you could just say, okay, this is a read-only address, and then you only use that one address, and then you've never taken any bitcoins out of it, right?
Yeah.
Then you are quantum safe.
Exactly. Yeah. Which is very important. A bunch of good ones. All season for this November or December. Well, that's Bitcoin has to go banana first, right?
Yeah.
And then after Bitcoin has gone banana,
Yeah, and
maybe we see a
exactly.
rotation.
And it looks like Bitcoin can't go bananas because somehow, even though people are buying and nobody's selling, price doesn't go anywhere.
Yeah. We'll have to be extra patient, I guess, this cycle. It's playing out a little bit different than the others, but it is what it is. I wonder why Solana price is so low given the on-chain activity. Yeah, there is a lot of activity happens, but I think it's because everyone is focusing on buying Bitcoin.
Yeah, that too. That and the fact that there was what's it called? FTX sold a lot.
Oh yeah, they still have
They dumped it at the top.
They still have buckets.
Yeah, exactly, and they got more coming. That's going to be unlocked. There's lots to be unlocked in the future. So
Exactly.
It's over. It's over with the crying.
It's possible that the cycle will get extended. That's a good point. It all depends on, I think, when Bitcoin is gonna go. Then after we see a speculation into alts, but at this point, it's really tricky to understand. I mean, technically, September should be when the rates are gonna get touched, and we should expect a rally. So maybe January, February could be altcoin. I don't know. It's difficult to say. But for now, it's Bitcoin season. Yeah, that's for sure.
All right. Well, that's it for today, guys. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.
Yeah.
Peace.
Cheers.